I'm at the lower end of the construction on the west side of the main street. There's some motorcycles parked here, and people are parked all over the street. I don't know how they even get in and out. In the daytime, it's just solid vehicles all the way down. And they drive, I think they drive across the middle where this guy's washing this car right now. I think they drive across right there. Here's some nice motorcycles parked here. And I'm going to do a quick video, probably, I don't know, as quick as I can walk around it. There's not much going on here this morning. There's a couple of cops over there and one of the workers. I gotta watch where I'm walking, I almost slip. And there's water in here because it's been raining. We had, last week one day, this was full right up to the top almost. And we had 2.5 inches of rain, and it was pretty bad. And we're in front of the municipal building, City Hall, and you can see where it was up higher and everything. And they're gonna, I think they're gonna widen the street out here. That's what I've been told. They're gonna move everything back and make the sidewalk narrower and make more parking spaces. And here's one of the archaeologists over there. I don't think there's many here now, but they're still digging and still looking, but they're not doing a whole lot. I just don't know why. They've still got all that dirt piled up on tops in the middle, and I just don't know what the deal is. And the rain has been messing them up. It's hard to work with mud. You can't sift mud through a screen. And there's 2 screens right there. Right there in the video, there's 2 screens. And the guy in the dock, I think he's an archaeologist, and somebody else. That's what I've been told anyways, he's an archaeologist. Okay, we're gonna continue on. This is where the fountain is, and they haven't been running the water in the fountain anymore because it was seeping a little bit. And you know, things are 80 and 90, 100 years old. So, and this is the upper end of the, because they have to keep this open for the traffic to cross, because this is the only way in and out. This is at the stoplight. Different stores around. And this cop right here is running the stoplight by hand, so they can, when there's no traffic coming, they'll change it to the other way. And that's the way they're doing things. And right now I can cross the street, so I'm going to hurry up and cross. And they're getting ready to, they're pumping the water out right here, and they're pumping it out of right here so they can work, because it's just all muddy. And they're pumping it down a manhole into the shore. And they're not pumping right now. He's working on the pump over there. But that's the manholes they have in the in this country, in Mexico. They're on a hinge, and they work very good, and they can just hinge them up instead of put a bar through the hole. Just lift them up, the manhole cover, and be able to do it. There goes the Chapala bus right there. People walking everywhere. And there's the bottom end of the second half of the construction. And I'll try to keep this video under 10 minutes. I'm not doing too good. Here's a pipe here that was in here. And there's been pipes put in the, you know, they work on this and they do things. And this is all tore up. And they tore a big pipe out up here that went down the middle. And that's some of it right there. It's pretty big around. There's a backhoe running here. But he's having a hard time to do anything. Now there's a bunch of electrical lines or whatever, telephone lines, I don't know what. Across right here, there's a whole bunch of conduit. You know, you see it there? A whole bunch of tubes with wires in them. And I don't know what they are, but they're right there. That's a huge big tree, and they can't kill that tree. They got to be very careful around that tree. And they're just ripping everything out. I think they're going to move those light poles back. I'm not sure about these up here. But I know the ones down below are going to be moved back. Now they put lime all in here. I don't really know why. Maybe to help dry up the mud, I don't know. I think the black mud would dry better than if they put lime on the top of it. I don't know. They know what they're doing, I guess. Now here's a pipe across up here, right here, that they've actually had to redo because they knocked it out. And it might be a sewer coming out of this place. See, there's no frost here and no freezing, so the pipes don't have to be very deep under the top. Just down a foot or so, just to give a little cushion over the tops of the traffic. And here they're digging by hand. And I don't see an archaeologist here. These are just construction workers. So he's digging around that manhole by hand. And the guy in the blue might be, I'm just not sure. And that's the plaza across the street right there. People walking everywhere. And they put rock in here to get in and out. And they've taken the sandbags out. And that's why the water's rolling in here. And a lot of water comes down this street. And a lot of water comes down this hill right here. I've said this on other videos. Right here, this hill. That's a waterway off the mountain. And so it's just, you know, and they got sandbags here, but they need to put more up. And they had a berm of dirt across there for a while. And when the big rain came last week, they didn't have it there. So I don't know. I'm waiting across the street right here. And as long as the traffic's coming and I don't get let go, that's a coffee shop across the street right there. And a lot of people sell stuff right here. Okay, I'm getting a chance to go across right now. Okay. And they got a book sale over here. And they're selling books. Well, I think they're selling them. I'm not sure if it's giveaway or selling them. But there's been a lot of people over there. I think it's probably selling them. 2 tents. And there's a bunch of American books in there, English. And a lot of, mostly Spanish. But there's English books in there. And this is the other side of the street, and it shows the traffic is going both ways right here. It splits right here, comes in, and they cross it over to this side of the street. And they've blocked off the handicap spots here, and they've blocked off all the spots, the taxi cab spots and everything right here, because they didn't want the vehicles sticking out too far into the street because they need the width. Now we're on the other side of the construction. And I'm going to do back to the stoplight. I'm not going to do the lower part from this side. I'll just show down it. Now see, here's a guy here, probably going to squeeze under the park. No, he's not. Here's a guy here that's parked for some reason. I don't know why. But this is the beautiful plaza on the other side. I took this from across the street. Beautiful building over there. We're down by that big tree now on the other side of the street. I won't show this man here. He's making fun of me. You're on the video. No, you're not. Gentleman I know from the United States. And there's the old municipal building right there, which is actually nicer than the new one. And someday I'm going to take a date on all 3 of these buildings along here on this side. That's the municipal building now. It used to be a hotel, and it went out of business, and a lot of famous people have stayed in that hotel. Now here's the main intersection right now here in Chapala, Mexico. I'm going to end this video in just a few seconds right now. Just as soon as the traffic gets by, and across the street and end this video. And they're not going to stop for you here because they have to get out of the intersection. A lot of traffic coming here. This is the last car and I'll be able to cross. I see people crossing, people riding bikes out in the intersection and everything else. It's a shame they've taken up all this time. So this is the other end of it right here, and building these two buildings, the municipal building here, they're remodeling it, we're working on it, and the white building is the GMP building, they're remodeling that too. And thank you very much for watching my YouTube videos, and please like and subscribe, and if you see me on the street, talk to me. Thank you much. Bye now.